Hello, it's John. Wow, I'm back out for a walk today, which I'm excited about. Welcome to Psychic Tree Talk, and I'm sure many other things as we explore today. So one big difference is it's Monday, happy Monday, and here we have at the lakeside, or the ponds, we have some fishermen. So just down at the pond behind me, and then also up here, it's like this one over there. And I've had such an incredible time. If you haven't seen them already, please do check out the videos that I made over the last couple of days with the wonderful Chloe of Mystic Hearts. And the last 24 hours continue to be an adventure. Those lovely themes from my morning meditation about learning to love ourselves, the whole of ourselves, in particular these what sometimes feels like unlovable aspects of ourselves. Here's a big giant bird straight ahead, if you can see it. Maybe a kite, I don't know. I mean, that's the type of bird. It's like not a kite, it's definitely a bird. And I've been reflecting a lot on my fears. And first of all, it feels happy and healthy to have fear. And it also feels that learning to love the aspects of me that is scared, perhaps scared of aspects of me, such as my insatiable drive to always be doing something. But here's the scales we saw yesterday with Chloe. So a fear I'm facing tomorrow is going to the motorhome show, and I'll be parts of the press with my YouTube channel, showing you guys all the latest motorhomes. Wow, look at this guy. You're a beauty. This big kite-like tail at the back. A beautiful bird. Definitely an energy of surveying and protecting. So just about to head through the woods. This was so beautiful yesterday. As we entered yesterday, it felt like the fifth dimension. And I have noticed a lot, this is probably quite common across many aspects of the campsite here, is that there's these little streams constantly running, and they seem to run all the way down to the campsites, like behind this pond, there's another pond, and then it's down, you might be able to see just the tips of the vehicles down there. And what happens is there's this like constant stream of energy flowing, of water energy flowing. So just walking through this, you might notice I wore my special jeans and shoes, especially, so just asking these trees permission. The trees say, welcome back, welcome back. So just coming through here, thank you. Yeah, slept well last night. I've been recovering from the drive down about 8 hours or so. And that was definitely an adventure. It feels so good having two hands free. Oh, the geese are saying hello. Where are you guys? Oh, they're flying on the other side of the trees. Just going to chat with this tree here. It's beautiful bark. Yes, it has a message for me. for all that we've loved and lost. It's time to recall all those happy memories, whether they're memories with others that we've lost, or whether it's parts of ourselves that we've lost over time, the child of us, and so much more. A huge part of our expansion journey is the reconnection with the love of all aspects of us. To bring back all the power we ever gave away, to bring back all the love that has been drained or leaked from us, to bring ourselves back to our home and back to this planet Earth. Oh. That feeling, thank you, thank you, tree. That feeling in my heart of, a lot of people have died in my life so far, a lot of friends in particular, and some family, and the tree was showing me how they come back. You can call back the energy, and that. Is it a famous quote, like to have, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all? And it feels, very much aligned with that. That was like the kind of introduction from the tree, and then this feeling of wholeness. Sometimes a huge part of the mourning process is for everything that we've lost, whether it's other people or aspects of ourselves or our old skin. Today's the last day of the year of the wood snake, and here I am in the woods. It feels really powerful. And I just noticed, I just changed the setting of my camera to make it full quality again, so we're now in 4K for the rest of the video. It's all in 4K, but proper 4K. Wow. The energy here, I can only describe the energy here as these trees here are a kind of gateway. This very much feels like a journey of like a little mini tour of the fifth dimension. So you come in through these trees here, and it's like this gateway, and then you come in and you're reconnected with your home and your heart, and then shown a bit about what you're letting go of. And one of these trees was the one that Chloe was hugging yesterday. And this one wants to share. So this is, as we called it yesterday, the path of the elders. So let's just ask this tree what it has to share. Are you scared of what you'll become? Are you scared of your fantastical self? Are you scared of letting go of the aspects of you, the old aspects of you, people in your life that just no longer align? Well, it's okay to let them go. Everything dies. Allow these cycles to naturally happen. For it is death that creates rebirth. Aww. Beautiful, and there's lovely birds singing away as well. Thank you, tree. I'm just going to walk you down this beautiful little avenue. Thank you, trees. Thank you. There's a fisherman over there walking this way. We'll see what he has to say. It's a lot of fun. Oh, he's feeding some birds. It's lovely. So I'm going to head up now, up the hill. Just because this is the direction I went with Chloe yesterday. And it is an epic walk. Oh, it's a helicopter. They're coming for you, Jon. Oh, this is great. I can wear gloves. Because that wind's definitely picked up. It's lovely to see some of the sunshine. I'll take whatever I can get right now. So tomorrow, I head to the Motorhome show, and it's an hour and something drive. And I was really considering whether I would, because the information on the campsite said that you couldn't leave before 7, which made me feel a little bit trapped in. And so it turns out that the barrier's open 24/7. You just leave. So that means I don't need to like have any particular change in routine. I can just spend the whole day here in the campsite. Now, it did occur to me, oh Jon, you could go to, you know, some place, find some standing stones, etc. To be honest, I'm doing that. Well, I'm going to try my best to do it tomorrow night after the Motorhome show. So we'll wait and see. It's it's called the Devil's Arrows standing stones that I'd love to go and visit. Oh, I can see my motorhome. Look at this view. So yeah, my plan today, it's just after lunchtime now. I had a lovely run this morning. My guess, so you kind of come out, you do a bit of a zigzag here, you come out across to leave the farm, and then I ran that way, I ran left. I mean, I had two choices, right or left, and ran. It was about 5 a.m. and headed down to, well, I don't really know, about somewhere it's about 15-20 minutes away, and turned around and headed back. And it was great before all the cars turn up. Here is really too muddy to, can you imagine running down this? It'd be very funny. With great hilarity. Maybe I should have filmed it. Oh, it's a rabbit. So yeah, I had my lovely morning run in the dark, came back, had a shower. Usually I'd meditate afterwards, but I was a bit gross. It's not gross about it, it's just, you know, it happens when you run, you sweat, right? I didn't really want to sit in my bed. So had a shower, had a bit of breakfast, did meditation. Then I do weekly messages for a very small membership group of people that I business mentor. I was doing some business clearing. I don't offer a service for that publicly, but if you book me for a quantum psychic healing session, I'm happy to clear your business. It's so fascinating. You know, either I do it directly, energetically, or I can also enter the Akashic Records, or do both. And yeah, it's incredible what happens to, you know, our businesses they are an extension of us. And as we know, just like our homes, our vehicles, they're just two examples. There's many more examples, right? But whenever we invest a lot of time and energy, these, what we consider to be things, become living, or at the very least to an extent, right? Let's say hello to these geese. I think they're coming over to say hello. Hello, geese. I wonder if there's anyone fishing down here. And quite fresh tracks. Yeah, this morning when I got back from my run at 6 a.m, there was a guy going around in a van, emptying the bins. I was like, wow, it's an early rise. It never feels as bad when you're just doing it. You know, you're getting up early for fun, right? You guys are lovely. And if you've not seen the videos from the last 2 days, yeah, please do check them out. Chloe and I have done, so this is my third tour of the lands of the Green Hill Farm leisure park, and my guess is surrounding areas. I mean, they've got these beautiful little ponds for fishing, and then they also have can you hear the noise, the squelching? They have obviously the campsite itself, which has like hard pitches, so we have our motorhome on a nice, it's not very level, but not every campsite is, so it's a nice hard pitch. It's like a gravel pitch. And then there's others that are grass, and to be honest, if you can see what's happened to my legs over the last few days, I don't want to be on a grass one. And I really love their island. Let's just take this in for a moment. I'll take you up to the water's edge. There's this feeling that if I get too close, that they're going to all fly off together. Like, I don't want to spook them. I send you love, guys. Love, love, love. I wonder what love is in goose language. Ah, they're coming over. It's a lovely energy. I love you, geese. And more coming in from the other side. Oh, this tree, I didn't get to see you yesterday. Let me ask, would it be okay if I connect with you, please? Oh, the tree says yes. I have something interesting to tell you. Well, thank you. I'm going to take my glove off for this. The engine noises you can hear in the background are planes. There's a light aircraft. Wow, this guy's much bigger up close. And there's this kind of charred area with a screw in it. The screw doesn't look very comfortable. Say hello to this tree. The tree says, hang on 1 second. Let me angle you guys down. Thank you, tree. Please go ahead, tree. Of ages gone past, I have stood here and watched. Wow, I felt someone just standing right behind me. I have stood here and watched as time goes past. Times go past, as do many different beings. And yes, you're right, John, some beings are not to the third dimension, more in the fourth. We also get the odd fifth dimensional visitor. It felt a little bit like I was just pooed on. There might be a nest. above me. Thank you, tree. Very cool. Oh, I think it's actually rain. There we go. That's okay, we don't mind the rain. And one really cool thing about being in the motorhome is that it has blown air heating, so it's hot air. It's like a hairdryer. The downside is, I don't know if you can see it in my face. I get quite puffy at night, even though I keep a little vent open. But the good news is that all your clothes dry really fast. So even if you go in, you know, with soaking clothes, as long as you've got a window open and some ventilation that keeps going, then you'll dry everything quite fast. So that's why I'm even more relaxed coming out, even though I had a limited amount of clothes for the week adventures. This beautiful place. And there's the geese. Yeah, these trees are epic. I'm not sure you'd need to check yourself. Possibly oh, there's a big plane, bigger than light aircraft. You might be allowed to use the ponds for water sports. I don't know, like, you know, maybe a wee inflatable boat or something. And I do have one, but it's more like a large life raft. Okay, geese, I'm going to leave you guys to it and head down here, sending you so much love. Geesey goo-goos. Okay, wish me luck. This is where Chloe ran down bravely, and me a little bit yesterday. I'm just turning you around because I want you to see in case I fall. Well, thank you for coming with me on this walk. It's a lot of fun. And talking more about the year of the wood snake, what are you shedding? Wow, look, there they go, they're all flying now. Hello guys, enjoy your flight. Yeah, what are you letting go of? I'm letting go of trying to control things in my life. Even some things like trying to control the income that I earn, whether it's too much, too little, and allowing everyone to... Wow, this field, I didn't realize this field was totally open. Allowing everyone in my life just to find their own journey, right? To find their own path. And never feel like, you know, a really difficult thing is if you start projecting onto others to, you know, wanting people to go through their own awakening journeys, and when are you going to open your heart, and that, or at least the feelings of it. And I just feel when you truly love people, you know, love allows you to love all dimensions of someone. You know, like me, you can choose to love my fears, or my superpowers. My superpower of wandering aimlessly in the rain, in the sunshine. Oh, does that mean there's a rainbow around? Somewhere, somewhere in the world there's a rainbow. And what else am I letting go of? Hermit mode. I even spoke to 2, 3, 4 humans today. It's pretty good for me. And I mean that like in person, I don't just mean talking to you guys online. I know you're real. I know you're real people. I'm a real people. I know you are. I've met some of you too. And I'm looking forward to being missing Patch. So I'll see him not tomorrow, but the next day. So Wednesday I'll see him. I'm gonna pick him up and my wife and son from a train station, which is some distance away, a few hours drive. Wow, this is very beautiful. Hello, Mr. Tree. Just asking permission to enter the space. I'm going to take my gloves off because I feel like I'm going to be touching a lot. And sorry if you're waving around a lot. I know the camera's good at stabilization. I don't know if it's like perfect. Just taking my gloves off. Okay. Let's take you guys on a bit of an adventure. I love this. There's something so magical about these woods. Let me just ask this tree. It's one of the gatekeepers. Is it okay to connect? Yeah, he says. The tree says it's okay. Oh, wow. What lovely. This tree is so grounding. There's so much water flowing through it. A continued theme from yesterday of the trees, every time I touch them, just connecting with my heart. So can I give you a hug? Say hello, giving this tree a big hug. Oh, thank you, tree. Thank you. Okay, let's go into here. I feel every time I take a few steps, there's so much to take in. And I'm just remembering what the big tree back there said. There's a big like indent here. It looks like a big heavy footprint, but I don't know what that would be. A one-footed deer. Wow, it is definitely slipperier than yesterday. So the rain continues to fall. I feel a little bit more stabilized now. I just have one hand on the camera. And this is the bush, like a rose bush. It's so funny coming back to a place the next day. I'm so used to only visiting places, you know, a week apart. This branch suspended. Wow, look at this. I think someone in the comments, I haven't caught up on today's comments or over the last maybe 24 hours, someone was asking what monk jacks are. They're a form, as I understand them, to my naive mind, is they're small deer. So they're like an offshoot of the deer family. And they're really small. Don't know if you can see my hands. You can't see the other one. Between my head and my hand, they're quite small. They're kind of like little dogs, very cute, and they bark a bit and sound very territorial. It's quite spooky when you hear them. Monk jack. I think it's like M-U-N-K, I think. how swampy it is now. Oh, there goes one there. A monk check, I was just talking about you. Let's go up and see. If I have to defend myself against any wild animals, I'll use you guys. So you're on the end of a big stick. Right, let's, oh, there's this tree again. Oh my God, you are so beautiful. Hello again. You are beautiful. Look at these branches here. So this, it's almost like another tree grows out. And then look at this one, goes straight down, almost like a vine. I think it's actually touching the ground. And then the other one goes, whoa, all the way over my head. I feel right now there is a being quite close to me, just down here past the logs. I love chatting with friends who have been through awakenings about their experiences of seeing, you know, perceiving ghosts, spirit, and there's so many layers. I see quite a lot of full-bodied apparitions where I live. They're often dressed in clothes from about 200 years ago, from like young people, like children, through to women and the odd man. They come through and have a chat with this tree. And if you saw yesterday's video, Chloe put this bark on her as armor. Oh, I never noticed it has some sort of fungi growing on it as well. Look at that, guys. Wow. I'm just going to ask. I know we connected with you yesterday. I want to come back and say hello. Just ask to be able to connect again. Tree says yes, please stand over this side, okay. I can feel another version of myself accessing this tree with a big, beautiful, open heart. Feels like I'm standing against a wall, and on the other side of the wall is another version of me, another timeline, another dimension. You're very bright, white, light, crystalline. My heart is opening. Wow. Hello. Hello, Jon, I love you. It's my higher self. It's this lifetime. Wow, I just felt the earth move. Like kind of dip down and back up. And this higher vibration version of me, my higher self is sending so much love to me. There's this feeling of, especially like wearing my dark jacket, that I'm this like darker, lower vibration version. There's someone down there, some being. I keep following this path, Jon. You're doing it. You're doing it. Oh. That's so beautiful, thank you. Just my heart. And the tree's just saying it doesn't get many visitors. There are definitely beings around here. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Let me have a little look around you. Well, there's some more of the bark that has fallen off. And these wee holes. What if they're wee burrows? Every little area, every few steps. There's a big cross here. Feeling a little bit of a chill now. Cold, maybe it's a mix of physical. Wow, look at this area. Would you like me to sing to you, trees? The trees say yes. Yes, please. Okay. I bring this song from Scotland and my ancestors. Hine anu hia, hino anu hia, arnaha, arnaha, iseretia mutrika, inayana musorotokoma. And a nice dragon roar. It's quite hard to sustain and do 360. Wow. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed my singing. Thank you. And look at these. Can you see these guys? You see the little pink tips? Wow. Beautiful. For everyone watching this video, I hope that you find magical places. And they're not just here, right? They're not just in England, they're not just in the UK, they're not just in Scotland, they're everywhere. To many humans, this would be abandoned, messy swamp, flooded area. And to me, and I'm sure all the beautiful living things here, it is rugged and dark and bright and beautiful all at the same time. And look at these. There's... How are you alive? These beautiful branches going up vertically. Incredible. So maybe the tree fell over to the other side and then it still lives and is growing vertically, because these all look quite new. Wow. And can I go any deeper than I did, than we did yesterday? Oops. Oh, that's just dead wood. Can I get by here? I don't want to hurt you. Just go into this wee area here. Wow, look at this. Oh yeah, that's the stingray looking fungi. Look, that's huge. And then there's the wee one down here. My camera is waterproof and I could put you under water, however I don't think it's a great idea. Just hearing something walking around down there. Well, I'm just going to ask if I can touch this moss. Is it okay? It says yes, just mind your feet. Okay. Ooh, I see what you mean, thank you. This tree's saying, in death there is rebirth. And it's referring to the moss and the fungi. Oh, look at these beautiful raindrops. Wow. This tree it still has life in it. You'd think it was dead. I can feel its energy flowing through it. Well, thank you. Let's got another chill of cold energy across my wee bald head. Thank you. Thank you for this magical space. Okay, let's take you back through. I'm going to go the same way, I think. No. It is probably dead. I just don't like breaking things. We break enough as humans. I certainly do. That tree just said, "John, would you like to cross me and get to the side?" I was like, no, actually, thank you for the invite, but thank you, but no thanks. There is something, and goodbye tree. I don't know if I'll see you again. I'd highly recommend this campsite. Next time in the area, we'll come back. I promise. I just can't promise it'll be in this lifetime that I'll visit this area again. Thank you for showing us all these dimensions. Let me know what you feel when I visit this space. I'm talking to you watching the video, not the tree. Yeah, over this last 7 days, well, going on 10 days, I've been meeting lots of different people in person, and one of you was asking me about, you know, what's it like when you can perceive, you know, spirit, ghosts, demons, you know, auras, all these things. And I would say that the layers really help. So one hugely important thing for me is being able to discern these layers. These layers are really dimensions, like a stacked layer cake of reality. What an onion, like an ogre. You knew I was going to say that. And so now when I see beings, just before my third eye, my brain and my heart can discern the frequency or dimension of what I'm perceiving. It's very slippy, as you can see. Just before I kind of go into any kind of categorization or discernment of the dimension, I high risk of slipping. In the first moment, I'm not sure, and I feel we do that a lot, right? You know, in the first micro nanosecond, I'm not sure when I'm perceiving something. It's not scary. I mean, it used to be scary. But in the first moment, you know, seeing a full-bodied apparition of a human being wearing clothes from 200 years ago, standing in a place, you know, sometimes they're wearing shorts and stuff, which isn't actually that uncommon for Scotland in the winter. Let me just say thank you to these trees. Thank you for these trees. Thank you everyone. I love you so much. Oh. Yeah, in those first few moments, I don't, the thought process I go through is I don't immediately just categorize them and go, oh, you're a ghost, oh, you're a real, you know, a third dimensional human. The first thing I do in my mind is I say, I see you, right? And the reason I do that is because, and some of this you guys have been teaching me through comments as well, is that, sorry, just putting my gloves back on, so you're probably waving around. Yeah, that our human minds are constantly doing a kind of threat assessment. You know, I perceive something. Is it a threat? Yes or no? And often we want to categorize something, right? It's so tempting to categorize everything. You know, there's a tree, there's a bush, there's ivy, there's grass. And we want to, often for survival reasons, we want to be able to process time, you know, really, really quickly. We want to be able to evaluate the risk to ourselves. And when it comes to fourth dimensional beings, ghosts, spirits, cryptids, Bigfoot, the list is long. I put the hood up. Mainly because I don't want to get the mic wet. The camera's waterproof, not the microphone. Yeah, in those first moments, oh, look, a little feather. Hello, beautiful little feather. I'll show you guys up close. That's so close. Oh, it's that song just started playing in my head. Sunshine on a rainy day makes my soul trip, trip, trip away. Whoa, big hair! Wow. He was just hiding from me, and then freaked out when I started dancing. Yeah, so rather than immediately jump to categorizing everything, single thing I see, I instead just allow the experience to happen. So I'm really trying to, and I hope this comes through more and more in my videos over time, I try my best more and more to perceive. Even just there when I was saying I could perceive a being, you know, it went through my mind, oh, maybe it's that monkjack I saw, or maybe it's a rabbit or a deer. I didn't just say those things out loud, because as soon as you put a label on it, it kind of loses its magic a bit, right? And you do close perhaps your mind and your heart to fully perceiving. Wow, there's a monkjack. I just said it. I knew within those nanoseconds that it was definitely a monkjack. I think it just kind of ran and stopped. And those geese are saying hello. So yeah, please do practice this. So I do this thing when I'm running in the morning, right? I run Mondays to Fridays, 5 a.m, it's dark. And the town that I run through in Scotland, I start out with the first 5-7 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, is through housing estates. And they're just like, oh, there's wee tracks here. Look at this. Very cool. As I'm running, it's really common for me to see shadow figures. Sometimes the shadow moves between people's homes, often crossing a street from one home to the next. And sometimes they're standing beside other objects. So it might be standing beside a tree or a little utility box, like for internet or phone or power or something. And it's so easy, right? Because I did this most of my life so far, most of my life, is it about 36 years? No, 34. Let's say it's around about 34 years of my life I spent, just enjoying this little area. Yeah, I spent shutting these things down. So what I used to do before my open heart awakening was I used to say things like, oh, that looks like, you know, in my mind I would say, oh, that looks like someone, you know, someone was standing there. Oh, it's just a post, or oh, it's just a small utility box. And then as time went on, I started to almost, what my mind was doing, like conflating two objects together. So it'd like take, you know, the shadow figure stood next to it, and then the box, the little utility box, and then it like merge them together and say they're the same thing. And so if I did a second look or look back, I would see, you know, I'd see that. And if things didn't look, if it didn't kind of properly merge and my mind was still wondering, oh, maybe it is two different objects, maybe it is a shadow figure stood next to some other objects, then I just get a bit worried and criticize myself. I'm like, oh, what, are you okay, John? Maybe you're a bit tired. Maybe you shouldn't have drunk so much last night. Maybe, you know, maybe you're having a flashback from the 90s. And those sorts of things would go through my mind. So in that case, it turned to much more of a fearful, anxious and fearful feeling. And then I would really shut it down. You know, it's like, no, John, it's okay. Let's be sane, right? And the funniest thing is, you know, modern science already knows that our brains filter around 80% of what we perceive. These eyes, right? 80%. Imagine being able to see, to be able to perceive with these two eyes, 80% more. Oh, something just jumped into the water. Heard me rabbiting on about seeing things. Yeah, isn't that the saying as well, right? Here, I must be seeing things. Sound a bit like C-3PO. Master Luke. Oh no, Master Luke, I'm seeing things. Oh dear. So being, you know, actually being open-minded and open-hearted, still having nice, safe, strong boundaries. You know, I invest a lot of time each day creating nice, strong, energetic boundaries. Within that, I still, you know, then safely perceive this beautiful, magical universe around me. And I do feel we all have these abilities. It's true, we all have our unique superpowers. So far in hundreds of clients, I've not met a client without a third eye. Now, often our eyes are very closed. Our third eyes are very closed, and often they're very scared of some of these exact things. And some of the kind of mental assurance reassurance I can offer you is it's perfectly natural, given all the programming that's a fear that's pushed against us, and that we've taken on from our ancestors. You know, we've come born into this life to experience those ancestral wounds so that then we can heal them, right? We have to feel it before we can heal it. So we have to feel the fear of having your third eye open or perceiving beings or anything, colors, auras, ley lines. I mean, this whole this whole reality is alive. It's alive, I tell you. And so the next time something catches your eye, perhaps stop for a moment and simply perceive what does it feel like? How does your heart feel? If you see it, say it. Say, I see you. I see you. And ask your heart, place your hand on your heart and say, heart, what dimension is this being in? Does this being have my highest good at heart? And if it's in your home, or if it's up close to you in your personal space within your protective bubble, tell it to leave it. Like, get out, leave immediately. Not you, tree, I'm not talking to you. And that's okay, right? And if you're out and about like this in land you don't own, this is a campsite I don't own. Do we really own the land? We're just caretakers, right, of this planet. And you know, just tell it to keep its distance, right? Whatever if you don't, you know, it's like when people come near to us that we don't really resonate with their vibration or feel good about it. We can choose to leave the area. If they get too close, we can give them a friendly warning, or too close and a not so friendly warning. Just stopping for a moment with this lovely, lovely stream. And look at that, there's wee tracks down there as well. This all flows down to the river down there. And perhaps you'll take a moment to share in the comments about some of your recent third eye experiences. And there's lots of foundational building blocks that also need to happen first, right? So many of us jump to the third eye and go, open, right? And it's like asking a small child to run a marathon, right? It's like, actually, there's more things that need to happen first. And starting with an open mind, you know, perhaps you'll start with some mindfulness meditation, available free on my website. Just go to meditations, mindfulness meditations. I have about 30. I created them around the time I qualified as a meditation teacher. Second, work on your diet of every kind. So your physical, spiritual, energetic hygiene. Eat foods that serve your highest good, that feel right to you. Let me give you guys a little bit of a wipe. Hello, geese. Eat, you know, if it grows from the ground or comes from an animal or creature of some kind, it's likely better for you than something a human made. But you get to choose your diet, right? The things you watch on TV, you watch on your phones, that you scroll through, and spend time out in nature, you know. Be really discerning of where your conscious mind is putting its energy, and then create a nice safe space, a protective bubble around you, and then allow your heart to open. And when your heart's open, it's this activation key that unlocks all these psychic abilities you have in yourself. And so skipping all those steps and just getting really annoyed with yourself or your third eye about not being open is just jumping the gun a little bit. But you know what? We all have unique journeys. We all have unique experiences. We have unique fears. There's no rush. You don't need to do these things that I've been talking about. But they're just some of the founding principles of the higher self foundational training that I offer. And you also cover them as well for free you also get to experience them in the 5th dimensional ascension classes. Well, thank you so much for coming with me. What a magical day. I feel hungry. Ready for my lunch, maybe a nap, and then also I need to come down here and fill up the water tank in my motorhome. It's about 100 litres. Oh, there's a little baby caravan down there. It's really cute. Look at these beautiful trees here, aren't they stunning? And yeah, today is resting and recharging, receiving, relaxing, and then tomorrow off to a motorhome show. It'll be interesting what my third eye perceives as well when I'm at the show. I'm excited for it. It's just the funniest thing. I find my hobbies so funny. Such an eclectic mix. Music, motorhomes, metaphysical work. Well, sending you so much love from England. It's been such an honor taking you here with me, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Sending love, love, love. I love you. Bye.